Right, we are hot to trot here at Aldebaran Park after the running of the Aldebaran Park Maori Mile. Duncan McPherson joins me. Hello.
G'day Paul, how are you?
I'm very, very well. We've got to say a big well done to HRV, Bendigo Harness Racing Club and so many other people behind the scenes to be able to get this meeting still off the ground here at Melton. Unfortunate circumstances for everyone, but I'm sure you're well aware of it's affected so many people, these fires, and I know your team have been looking after some people in the Longwood fire as well, so I think hats off to everyone for getting this meeting up and going.
Yeah, it's been a tough few days for everyone in Victoria, and you know, we're the lucky ones. We get to get our horses here and race. So there are other people and stories that are coming out of regional Victoria that are heartbreaking, and our thoughts from Aldebaran Park. We were caught in some floods a few years ago. We had a lot of people come and help us, and as soon as we heard that people in that Longwood Ruffy area were in trouble with some of their farms, thoroughbreds and standardbreds, our team jumped to the cause, and away they went, and no hesitation in trying to help out. But it hasn't stopped yet, and we just hope that everyone in Victoria, A, all the participants here get home safely, and B, that Victoria is well looked after in the next couple of weeks, because there's going to be some serious things that need to be done, and I hope the government step in and give everyone a hand.
I think they will, and they should, and I think well done to everyone, and make sure you look after everyone. The meeting had to be transferred. It was a no-brainer, so well done to those guys for doing that. Firstly, the Aldebaran Park Bendigo Trotters Cup was run tonight. We will touch on that. Gillaby Ballerini, she's nice. Well, nice. How stupid a word is that? She's something very special, isn't she?
Yeah, I think, credit to the Lees. They've got a couple of good horses down there at the moment, and everybody goes through phases of having good horses, as we all know, and that's the way that the industry goes. They've got two out of the box with Gillaby Ballerini and Keayang Zahara. The time will come when they do have to race each other, and then everyone can see what happens from there. But to be fair, we need bigger fields and 6-horse fields in the Maori Mile, and 10 in the Trotters Cup. It's a bit disappointing when we could have full fields, and full fields means it's a slightly different testing regime for those horses. So no credit where credit's due. They're both fantastic horses, and it was great that the Bendigo Harness Racing Club decided that the Trotters Cup and the Pacing Cup and the Maori Mile could all be on the one night. I've been banging on about it for quite a while. We need to showcase our feature races from a club level. We've got 28 clubs in Victoria. Every club can have its day in the sun throughout the course of the year, as they do in Europe and in France and in Sweden. And I think it's very important that that concentration and effort is well looked after and preserved, and then marketed and then capitalised on going forward.
Keayang Zahara, she is something very special. 55.7 just then is a nice mile rate. Probably would have liked to have seen a faster mile. I think she had plenty left in the tank, and I think we need to probably start encouraging people to start showcasing what we got, so that everyone knows how good these horses are. And we all know how good Keayang Zahara is, but a nice time next to her name would have maybe got a few more people on the world stage having a good look.
Yeah, we treat it's no secret we've promoted the Aldebaran Park Maori Mile as the gateway to the world. There's been a number of invitations issued. Sparkling Success got one, Tornado Valley got one, and he couldn't travel. And then Aldebaran Zeus got one, and it's all about time. And tonight, unfortunately, was over 17:20, not 16:09, which kind of takes it away a little bit from a global perspective. And not knocking, but a 30.6 quarter doesn't help a global view, and nor does 55.7. But you can only run what the opposition are prepared to throw at you, and it's a Group 1 race, and objective number one is to win. And so, I said in the presentation area, we'll be taking that information and promoting Keayang Zahara to the rest of the world. She is world class. I've said it, Pat Driscoll said it, and a number of other people have said it. And when we're up in Paris next week, we'll be extolling the virtues and suggesting to people in Sweden and in America that there's a horse down in the southern hemisphere that's well worth looking at, and they should consider sending an invitation down for one of the major feature races in the northern hemisphere.
It could be two with Ballerini as well, so you never know. That could even make them sit up a bit more with that. You and I could talk for a long time. I know you want to head home and get back to it. Just very, very quickly, we do talk about hot to trot. You and I did do an interview at the start of the week. To be honest, I actually did an interview. I think I said Sky Valley's had 2 in the one day. He ended up having 3 in the one day. He ended up having 5 in 4 days and now 6 in 6 days. What a week Sky Valley has had for the farm. He's still there, fresh semen. But it's just been brilliant by the old boy. 6 individual winners for the week, for a $2,000 sire.
Yeah, I mean, he just keeps on doing it, and they've been aged from 3 to 7. So, and they're not in all, in varying age groups, varying classes. So, no, he's an old marvel. He's getting on long in the tooth, and we just hope that late in the season, if there's anyone that's interested in fresh semen and they've decided that it's worth a crack, we're open for business, and Mel and Danny at the farm are ready to take the phone calls as need be, and all the information's available on our website at www.aldebaranpark.com.
Mate, well done. Thank you very much for your sponsorship and your support. Yes, Shawnee?
Hot to trot.
Shawnee's ready. He's hot to trot. Thank you very much for your sponsorship from behalf of the industry. I know you do look after me, and I quite happily put my hand up for that, but you support so many people in this industry. Well done for your sponsorship here tonight at Bendigo. I'd say on behalf of Bendigo, thank you as well. We need more people like yourself, and we need to be respectful of what you've done. So thank you very much for, your sponsorship and also joining me, mate.
Yeah, and I think it's important. I'm looking forward to going up to France and extolling the virtues of southern hemispherical trotting, and one of the reasons that Pat's been able to bring the semen down from France and we've been able to bring the semen down from Sweden are the relationships that we've both forged over the years. The good news for us is that we've been standing Calgary Games this year, and Keayang Zahara's mother's in fold a Calgary Games. So when I take that information up to Europe this week, and I've checked with Mark tonight, and she's quite happy for me to let them know that it's we've got world genetics here, and when you consider that Keayang Zahara could hit the world stage and her mum's in fold a Calgary Games, that just changes the dynamics and the perception of what's going on down here. So we'll take that information and see what we can do, and sing the southern hemispherical song, if you like, and tell them how good Australia and New Zealand is.
And officially, what are we?
We're hot to trot at Aldebaran Park.
Thank you very much, mate.
Cheers.
Get in here, come in here, quick, hurry up, turn around, you got to follow, you got to face the camera. Ready, go.
Hot to trot.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Paul. Happy New Year.